Hey, what's up? It's me, Random Meth, back with my first video on the second channel. I'm thinking about making this one my main channel. And the reason why I'm going to be playing X2 instead of X1, if y'all are curious, is because X2 is more fair in terms of difficulty, even though X1 has better weapons. But a lot of the X1 bosses, three of them specifically, Mandrill, Octopus, Armadillo here and there, and Chameleon, you need their weapons to beat them unless you're a speedrunner like Magnet Zero. This game is more fair with its bosses and its final boss. But let's get into it. But FYI, I will play X1 if this video gets to enough views, or if I get paid enough from this video, or if it's a Patreon goal one day, if y'all don't know. I like how this intro X is getting shot out while riding an Ant Green Biker dude, which is Zero's replacement for now. But basically, this intro is explaining the remaining Mavericks after Sigma's defeat. Basically fighting back against the X Hunters without Sigma, but they're weakened because obviously their leader Sigma's not there. Oh, this is badass how they show X's schematics, because he has an unlimited amount of potential, which is why he's called X, like the variable. But I'm pretty sure everybody who has not played a Mega Man game knows this. Versus the X Hunters. I learned in YouTube videos the X Hunters were supposed to be the main villains of X1, but they switched it to Sigma, but Sigma's cooler than every X Hunter besides Agile. Oh, cool! I like how they do the wireframes with the two and the music. But yeah, that does make sense. The X Hunters are Dr. Wily, a fat gorilla looking dude, and a guy who's agile but not that strong, like Sigma, who's agile but strong. It's like comparing Super Saiyan Grade 3 Trunks to Broly. Same concept. One's just faster and stronger, while one's stronger and faster. But this tutorial is pretty good. It explains a lot. It's more fast paced than the X1 tutorial was the dash. But I see why the dash was like the leg upgrade in X1. But of course the Mega Man 5 and 6 players will be new to it at the time. I hate these things, especially in the X Hunter stages. It's hard to dash on pressing X or whatever. This starts the trend of big, giant, weak mini bosses in the X series. But these guys are leading the remnants of the Mavericks. Their leader's name is Mega Man X. No shit, it's Mega Man X2. Ballin. Those who underestimate him are now nothing but scrap. We don't want to make the same mistake. Okay, they're preparing to fight you, basically. Oh, fun fact, they're actually in Magna Centipede stage, which does make sense since Magna Centipede's a ninja and a centipede. So that does make sense, his stage would be their base, and their security room or whatever. Okay, we're gonna do Will Gator first. I like cars, so he's probably my second favorite boss in this game. Out of the 8 Mavericks, of course, Sigma is my favorite boss. But no shit, he's the main villain. And I do like how he spins around like real alligators do when they get their prey, so you can't escape. One interesting thing about this stage, there's a day and night cycle, which does make sense. It would take super long to get out of a giant tank that's shaped like an alligator in the future. Mega Man X is 100 years after Mega Man. I believe Mega Man takes place after 2007. I was able to keep just endlessly jumping when I first played this game when I was a preteen or like a mid to early teenager, but my wrists are hurting now that I'm a young adult. I had to go on YouTube and figure out how to do it again. No, I can take that part out. I didn't know that's another way to get to an exit room. I think that's the way you exit it. Cool, this thing knocks off shields. Okay, it's day again. Can't go here all for nothing. We're gonna assume the oil's from dead robots. Like how alligators make a pool of blood, a pool of water turn into a pool of blood from eating humans. Oh, cool. You can do that in now. About time. Yeah, the spin was a pretty good weapon. I used to think the weapons in Mega Man X2 was ass, but obviously I agree. They're not as good as the X1 weapon, so they are ass compared to that game. But I thought that when I watched Some Call Me Johnny, which kind of got me into Mega Man X along with Game Pass. But when I see people, multiple YouTubers, more than I can name on one hand, using the X2 weapons, are pretty good. At least half of them. I never liked Flamestack the way he looked. I like his theme. I like the fact he's aggressive and he boxes. But he looks like some Babylon shit, human body, animal head, like some Disney shit, Pixar shit, or Warner Bros. Shit. It's weird. Like when Moro did it in DBS, he didn't, have the goat head, in his final form, but like at least like with Moro, like he's like cool as like he's a wizard or a warlock. I think that's the same thing. Not sure. This thing's badass though. I can't even hate. This is my favorite theme out of all the X2 themes. For the stages, the X Hunter stages are like a close second. This is my favorite stage to play in the game, besides these squirrels that are on fire that light these pipes that shoot fire. I think they ignite the smoke. I'm gonna assume the smoke's chemicals. Oh, I do like how the mountains is in the background, because those are clouds covering, and you got higher in the sky. Oh, he did Shoryuken. Well, we are in the same universe as Street Fighter, so it makes sense. Oh, Blue Fire, that is cool. Oh, Blue Fire is stronger than Orangish Rage Fire, so he switches to that when he's low on health. Here's time for the gimmick of the game. Okay, Dr. Kane, the Mega Man X2 theme, pretty badass. Kane, what happened? A group of mavericks on themselves, X-Hunters, have just contacted us. Surge's greetings. We have all Zero's parts. Violin. They can be yours if you can defeat us. Yeah, but Surges is weak. He's literally Dr. Wily, the main villain of the first series of Mega Man games. Of course, X, the protagonist of the second series of Mega Man games, will be easily strong enough to defeat Wily. It's implied through his design that he's a cyborg version of Wily. And due to translation errors, the English version doesn't state, like in the Japanese version, that he's Wily. But at the end of Surge's second boss fight, he'll say out and beat him by another one of Wright's creations in the Japanese dubbing. Wright is what they call Dr. Light in the Japanese version. But the YouTuber Phoenix that I watch, who makes Mega Man videos, like guides and whatnot, he made a video called "The Speed Burns His Favorite Mega Man Weapon," and that's why, like, you know, I have more appreciation for X2's weapons. X, I shall crush you like a can. I don't need a subby T. It cannot be the unification of the projects in jeopardy. Yet, yeah, that was supposed to reference, you know, the events of the Mega Man lore, but like they just changed a bunch of shit and added these weird cryptic messages in the English translation. Wire Sponge is a literal dancing pickle. I get it, sea sponge. They be in all types of shapes, not like SpongeBob or SpongeBob's parents, which are circles instead of squares. I wonder if SpongeBob's real dad. No, I'm just joking. He has a cousin that looks like him. Or on one of his parents' side. I would just assume his dad's side. So, but I did learn from Phoenix that these things burn the machines or like short circuit them, which stops the weather effects. Does make sense. The fire weapon would have, you know, an effect in the plant boss's stage. Was fire beats plants, water beats fire, whatnot, Pokemon type shit. Oh. Thank God for YouTube. Magnemize his weakness. Yo, we get it, you're agile, bro. That was hard. As usual, he's pretty agile. Luckily, Wire Sponge is an easy boss fight. The collectibles are pretty easy to get in this stage. I'll just try dashing and shooting separately. Because when you're on controller, that can be a bit of an issue. Okay, these guys can charge like me. Cool. Not cool. I never knew why Wire Sponge gave you electricity weapons and conducted electricity, but they probably, you know, can create electricity like eels or like zap people when you touch them, like how people spark each other. Some animals underwater can do that. Okay, fighting Chill Penguin again. Oh no.
Come on. Come on, bitch. That's what I really need. The phone. Bad. Motherfucker.
Yeah, you do. And we hit each other. Okay. Hey, that's not the most useful weapon in the game. We can skip that.
Talk to every guy. Y'all know how. All I ask, don't put your hands on. You got a lot of respect. What did you find? Still not, my guy. I told you.
It's cool how they store the bikes here and whatnot, as usual. Yes.
So I'll call you.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Be careful. Okay, let me put my mic back in, but using the wheel against the wheels, you know, I've seen a lot of people